What's going on everyone, it's Kieran the London Barber. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I'm at home and Alice is just in the bathroom. She's shampooing her hair with Rococo shampoo and conditioner. And we are going to cut her hair, we're going to film it so you can see it and I can show you how I cut her hair into this beautiful, nice, short, curly style that she's after. Alright, let's get into it and I hope you enjoy it. And 3, 2, 1. And we're back. Here she is, look. Say hello.
Hi.
Say hello properly.
Hello properly.
There you go. Okay, so we're going to start by applying the Rococo leave-in conditioner, the awhile. We're going to spray that in, just a little bit of it, just so that it coats the hair. This is going to help condition the hair and prep everything ready for the haircut. I'm also going to add some of the Rococo balm into the hair now as well. This is going to allow me to be able to take nice clean sections, and it's already going to start to prime the hair ready for the blow drying part later. Okay, so I'll scoop about this much out. Don't know if you can see that. It's probably focused on Alice's face rather than the product, but there you go. Alright, so let's apply. Mix it into your hand, into the palm, like so. And then apply it all the way throughout the hair. Okay, so we're going to start by sectioning out the hair. And then the picture that Al showed me is it's going to be a little bit shorter in the back, staying pretty much as long as it is in the front. We're going to add some layers and add some volume and texture to the hair. Alright, so I'm going to get the sectioning pattern in and I'll show you what I'm doing once I get the sectioning pattern in. Let's speed it up.
I'm looking super sexy.
Yep. Okay, now I was looking super sexy with her hair all parted. Let me just turn, keep turning, and there we go. So what I've done, just above the occipital bone and below the crown, 2 diagonal forward sections to the ears, and then through this side area, as you can see, just parting it from just in front of the crown, sort of on the curvature of the head shape, back, diagonal back to meet that first diagonal forward section. So diagonal back, diagonal forward. We're going to cut this area tighter and shorter. We're going to layer this area in the top here and everything else with the front. We will layer it, we'll lift it up and we'll layer it square, but the front will stay pretty much the exact same length. Alright, so I'm going to move Al around a little bit just because she's on a wheelable chair, just so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, just going to grab the scissors.
Do I look like I've got a double chin?
Does she look like she's got a double chin? Yeah, a little bit. Nah, you're alright. Put that in front of it, no one can see. Okay, shall we begin?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start with a central profile part, and then everything's going to be elevated 90 degrees, and I'm going to point cut everything perpendicular to my line. How short do we want this though?
Babe, for people that don't understand haircut talk, why are you cutting it in that angle?
Al just wants to make this video really complex because, you know, all of you that don't know haircut talk, I guess, wouldn't understand anything I just said. But basically I'm cutting like that so that we actually start to layer the hair, which is going to alleviate weight through the bottom area and help build it up because Alice has curly hair at the same time. Is that good?
Yeah.
Is that easier? Alright. You ready for this? Are you sure?
I'm sure.
So it sits there now. Okay?
Mhm.
So I'm just going to double check it. Okay, so you can start to see, I'm just going to turn you a little bit. So you can start to see what we've done here in the back area. So it's much shorter. If you look here, so you can see how much I've taken off. There we go. Okay. So now what we're going to do, we take diagonal forward sections and we over direct each section back to the last. The reason for that is by taking diagonal forward sections, it means the hair is going to move towards the face. And by over directing it back to the previous section, it means that we maintain length. All right, let's do it. Okay, she likes this side. Let's spin her around. I tell you something, it's boiling hot in this house, and that's why I'm all red like a lobster. Whew. Okay.
Is this gonna make my hair look thicker?
Yes.
Good.
It'll definitely give you more volume, which will obviously create a thicker, fuller feeling.
People always assume that my hair's really thick because it's curly, but it's not.
Well, that's what they assumed. Is it? So all I've done is repeat the technique on the opposite side.
How's it looking?
It's looking good. Let me just double check the balance. Oh yes. So to check the balance, we just pull pieces from each side and double check that they're the same length. And then all I'm going to do is comb this bottom area down, put it down a little bit more, not too much. There we go.
What are you doing now?
Just cutting the bottom nice and clean. And I'm doing that just so that it sits and looks nice and fresh. Much cleaner, you know. Okay, so here we go. It's much shorter now. Okay. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take a small piece from the bottom, right here. This is going to represent a little bit of a guideline for us. And then what we're going to do is we're going to work this from shorter to longer, so then there's a bit of a disconnection and this longer hair can sit over the top and on top of the shorter hair. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we take a central profile section again, which is just a 1 inch thick section down the middle. We're going to elevate the hair 90 from the round of the head shape, like so. So that means where the comb sits flat on the head, the hair will be pulled 90, everything else will be over directed. We'll take that small guideline that we're using from the back area, lift it up. The guideline's not there to cut from, it's just to let us know where the shortest point is. I'm just going to slide about 2 inches past that, keeping everything going from shorter in the back to longer in the front, and I'm going to point cut. I'm going to drop this down, let's see how it sits, and if it looks too long, which I feel it does, then we can always cut a little bit more. But it's better to cut longer and have more hair to be able to remove than to cut too short and not have it to put back on. Found our guide there, slide just past it, and I think what I'll do is just go about there. Okay, good stuff. So now this bit is cut in the middle. I'm just going to take vertical sections, and everything's going to be over directed into the center to create an inversion.
An inversion?
Yep,
What's that?
it's inverted.
Oh.
And then the last section, over direct.
That bit that just fell on my lap was like 3 inches long.
Oh, is that scary?
Yeah.
Spin you around. Don't you worry.
I'm not worried. You've been doing my hair long enough for me not to worry.
Well, I don't know, this time might be a bit different.
Why?
I'm just joking.
The first time you did my hair I was like 17.
Mm-hmm.
So almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's crazy. So now we've cut all the back, you can see where there's still little pieces overhanging. That's no problem, we'll just connect those in afterwards to the bottom. Okay, good stuff. This is looking good. Alright, so by over directing everything on this top area to the top, what I meant was that we maintained this length here, so that's now going to connect into this front area. So, like we did in the previous part, I'm just going to take a small section right here as a guide for the front, and I'm going to clip all of the back out of the way. There we go, the crux clips nice and sturdy. then keep everything in place. Okay. Not meant to kiss your clients when you're cutting them, but whatever. It's a good bit, babe. Look at that bit.
And sexy.
It's not fair, is it? Even though she's got her hair like this, she's still beautiful. Naughty girl.
As if.
Right, so which side is it you're parting on?
This
That
side.
one, isn't it? And how far over is it usually?
Sort of where the lowest bit of, a bit further.
Where the recession area is there.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to take that little piece that we pulled from the back, just take that as a small guide, even though it's from the centre. It's fine, it's only a guide just to see how long. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like raining hair.
Now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull everything to that one stationary guide. So by stationary guide, what I mean is it just all gets pulled to one stationary point.
I think we should just leave it like this and have a mohawk.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we could shave it like we used to.
No.
Now you over that phase?
Yeah. It's too awkward to grow back out.
And we're just going to do exactly the same thing. Over direct everything to the stationary guide.
What about if someone wore their parting on both sides of their head?
You just cut it directly in the centre. So we can take the clips out now and we can start to shake everything into position. Put my head back a bit. Okay, so the last bit that we're going to do, we're just going to clean up this bottom proportion. So now that everything's pretty much cut, just double check everything again, and then we're going to come back and we'll start blow drying and I'll show you the shape. Okay, we're back. Move your feet please, otherwise you'll knock the camera over. So what I'm going to do, just show you the shape, because this is how the shape's sitting. So it's nice and clean. What I did was, any little bits that I felt were a little bit odd places, I just cut them off with a razor just to add in a little bit more texture and just be a bit more visual, and cut randomly so you can see that shape from the side, and then this is it from the front. So we're going to dry. We're going to attach the diffuser to our blow dryer. Now whenever you use a blow dryer and a diffuser, two things to understand. If you use it this way, it will make it so the hair sits flatter, okay, but dries in the same shape. Or if you use it this way, it creates the airflow to move through the hair, hence creating more volume. So if you're a guy that wants to create flatter hair, or you've put it in position and you want to keep it there, use a diffuser, because all this does is it just allows the heat to come out and it doesn't allow the airflow. So the idea of this is to diffuse the airflow so you just get the heat, and that will allow you to create the shape. So I'm going to turn this on, I'm going to start to dry, I'm going to speed it up, and we'll see you at the end when we're done. Let's do it. This is the Dyson Supersonic. It's a fantastic hairdryer, highly recommend. Dear Dyson, if you want to send me the professional one, that'd be nice. Okay, so blow dry done, looking nice and big. Look at this beautiful texture. So all we've applied to the hair, literally the only things we've applied is the Rococo shampoo and conditioner, like so, and the awhile leave-in conditioner and the rococo balm. This is it. This is all we've put in, and it's created this really soft, amazing, bouncy curl throughout. Now obviously the layers have allowed the hair to bounce up a bit more. This isn't even fully dry. I can already see the texture and the amount of volume and stuff that it's created is amazing. I'm just going to pull this little bit. One thing that I think a lot of clients hate is when hairdressers are like, how's this for you? Does that look good? And they kind of hide your face a little bit too much. But we don't want to be hiding Alice's face. Look how beautiful she is. Okay, give me the mirror. We got underneath. You're not naked, are you?
No.
Just checking. Alright, so see it lean forward. Nice shape. You can see all this volume, everything that's come out. This is great. I'm just going to turn you a little bit. There you go, so you can see from a side angle that layering that was put in earlier is now bouncing up, creating this nice rounded shape, and then just going slightly longer into this front area. And we just literally, we didn't twist anything, we just used the diffuser, used my hand, scrunch dried everything to get this really amazing, soft, kind of bob-like shape. I'm just going to turn you all the way so they can see everywhere. And there you go. So the aftermath of the haircut, there it is, all of Alice's hair. There's a lot of hair being cut off, but it looks very, very nice. Great shape. Come here, babe. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the thumbs up button to let us know that you enjoyed it. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down. You know, let us know, negative or positive. We always enjoy the feedback. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell button. You need to do that because Alice said so. Alright, thank you for watching. See you later. Bye.